Hello, believers of Christ. Hope you're doing well. So today I'll be taking you guys through Genesis chapter 10, verse 2. And it says, the sons of Japheth, Gomer, Magog, Madai, Javan, Tubal, Meshech, and Tiras. That's the word of the Lord. Thanks be to God. So this verse has 7 main teachings or lessons we can take away from it. The first one, nations have their roots in God's design. These names are the beginnings of nations, showing that God is the author of history and nations. The second teaching, Japheth's enlargement begins here. His sons became founders of European and Northern nations, fulfilling Noah's blessings that God would enlarge Japheth, as seen in Genesis chapter 9, verse 27. As we saw in that episode, go check out that episode. It was such an amazing episode. The third teaching, diversity reflects God's wisdom. From one family came many nations and languages, teaching us to value diversity as part of God's creation plan. The fourth teaching, God works through ordinary people. Though just names here, their descendants shaped world history. God uses ordinary families to fulfill his global purposes. The fifth teaching, every lineage matters. Even though they seem like lists, genealogies show that no one is forgotten in God's history. The sixth teaching, history belongs to God. Nations like Magog and Meshech later appear in prophecy, as seen in Ezekiel chapter 38. That's a spoiler, we'll get there. Proving that God oversees history from the beginning to the end. The seventh and final teaching, we are all connected. The table of nations reminds us that all humanity shares a common ancestry and should walk in unity. Yes, we are all one as human beings. We all come from Adam and we all come from Noah. We as Christians should see ourselves as part of God's bigger story. We as Christians should respect people of all nations. God made us one family. We as Christians should trust God to enlarge our lives and influence as he did Japheth. We as Christians should remember that no one is insignificant in God's eyes. We as Christians should study our roots, our heritage, because our heritages are part of God's design. We as Christians should value diversity in culture, language, and people. We as Christians should live knowing God controls all history and prophecy. So that's all I had for today, guys. Thank you very much, and as usual, God bless.